Welcome to Minnesota Twins franchise. This is episode number 32. The Twins back home at Target Field for the 100th game of the season, a short two-game series with the Atlanta Braves. The Braves come in with the worst record in baseball at 31-68. The Twins at 48-51, trying to get back to 500 and remain in the race for the postseason. As you see the American League Central standings, the Twins 48-51, 9 games behind Detroit in the Central, as they are starting to fade a little bit in the race for the postseason as we enter the final third of the baseball season of 2016. Alex Meyer on the bump for the Twins. Julio Teheran on for the Braves. The 5-8 record. Alex Meyer with the pitch, base hit up the middle, run comes in to score for Atlanta. The Braves jump out to an early 1-0 lead in the top of the first. Runners on the corners. Another base hit off of Alex Meyer. Another run comes in to score for Atlanta, and they go up 2-0. The middle of one, on the strength of 4 hits, the Braves are up 2-0 on the Twins, a rematch of the 1991 World Series. Alex Meyer gets Freddie Freeman to strike out. Full count with 2 outs, ground ball to the right side. Brian Dozier backhands it. Bounces one on to Mauer, who makes a beautiful scoop to get the out in the middle of 3. The Braves lead it 2-0. Meyer still on for the Twins. Diving play to the right by Trevor Plouffe. Pushes himself up to his feet, and he manages to get that one over to first in time for the out. Beautiful web jam by Trevor Plouffe. And in the middle of 4, the Twins trail 2-0 to the Braves. Bottom of the 4th inning now. Danny Santana bloops one into left field. Nice running play for the Braves. And at the end of 4, they still lead it 2-0 here at Target Field in Minneapolis. Miguel Sano at the plate, a 3-1 count with nobody out in the 5th. Sano, high towering fly ball to right field, and that one gets out, and he's been crushing the ball lately. Another home run for Miguel Sano, and that cuts the Braves' lead in half. It's 2-1, a solo shot for Sano. Number 16 on the season for him. And at the end of 5, it's Braves 2, Twins 1. Joe Mauer slaps one into left field. Byron Buxton comes in to score from third base. For Joe Mauer, it's his 42nd RBI of the season, and this game is all tied up at 2 in the 6th. Mauer also sporting a 12-game hitting streak. So we head to the final third of this baseball game, all tied up at 2. Brian Dozier squares one up into right field, and that one is going to have the distance to get out. Home run for Brian Dozier. A 2-run blast. It's number 19 on the year for Dozier, and he ties for the team lead on this one with Byung-Ho Park. They both have 19. Byung-Ho Park has been stuck at 19 home runs for seems like about a month. Runners on second and third now. A ground ball to the right side for the Braves will score a run, cutting the Twins' lead to 4-3 in the 9th inning. Runner on third. 2 outs. Miguel Sano going back makes the catch, and that will save the game for the Twins. They come away with a 4-3 victory here at Target Field, taking the first game of this short 2-game series with the Braves. Braves fall to 31-69. Twins improve to 49-51. Glenn Perkins gets the win. Brian Dozier 1 for 3 with a home run and 2 RBIs for the Twins in this one. Game number 101. Braves and Twins from Target Field. Getaway day here in Minnesota. Twins at 49-51. Braves 31-69. Throwback uniforms for both teams. Throwing it back to the 80s. Phil Hughes on the hill for Minnesota, coming in with a 9-7 record, a 4.14 ERA in 20 games. 20 starts for the Twins. Matt Wisler on the hill for the Braves. In 19 games, he's 3-11 with a 4.97 ERA. Top of the first inning, ground ball up the left side. Plouffe. Diving play to the right. Quickly gets up and fires to first for the out. Trevor Plouffe flashing the leather here lately for Minnesota at the hot corner. In the middle of inning number 1, there's no score until the Braves manage to drive one home on this RBI double to take a 1-0 lead in the middle of the third. Bases loaded now. Joe Mauer takes the walk, and that will walk in the tying run as Escobar able to just stroll in from third base as Wisler walks in the tying run. We're all tied up at 1 at Target Field. Bases still loaded. Brian Dozier drives one into right field. Runner tagging from third. Here's the throw to the plate, and it is up the first base line, and Juan Centeno, despite not having great speed, is able to come in and score, giving the Twins a 2-1 lead. At the end of the third, Miguel Sano now, again, just ripping the cover off the ball lately. Sano with a line drive bomb into left center field. And that one just barely gets over the glove of the left fielder. Sano with his 17th of the season. This is a 2-run shot. And it puts the Twins out to a 4-1 lead at the end of the 6th, looking to sweep this quick 2-game series in Minneapolis. Runner on third. Danny Santana grounds into the 6-4-3 double play to end the inning. And the score remains Twins 4, Braves 1 at the end of the 7th. Miguel Sano now. Again. Yet again. Another home run. This one he tags into deep, deep center field. And that one is an absolute Sano doubter right there. Miguel Sano with a bomb, a 3-run blast. 18th on the season. And that puts the Twins out to a 7-1 lead at the end of the 8th as they are cruising in this one. The Twins end up getting the win 7-3. The Braves with their 70th loss of the season, worst record in all of baseball. The Twins at 50-51. Creeping back towards 500, Phil Hughes goes 8 2/3, getting the win. Matt Wisler tagged with the loss, despite A.J. Pierzynski going 3 for 4.